All right, guys, this one's kind of funny because it's not gourmet, but we're working with leg of lamb, not something that you typically have at your kind of low-end, run-of-the-mill places. We're gonna do this in preparation for Easter, so you could maybe do this for your Easter lunch or dinner. And it's just gonna be a simple leg of lamb with some red wine in the slow cooker. It's gonna be awesome, but it's not gonna be gourmet. So come right back and we'll get going. All right, here we go. I got one large onion. Just gonna hack into that. And with lamb, I mean, with the leg of lamb, obviously you can roast it, you can cut it up into kebabs. There's all different ways to prepare it, but the easiest approach is to braise it, right? Where it's gonna break down, it's gonna be nice and tender. That way you can portion it out, use it for tacos or use it for whatever you want. Put it on a salad. And then once you get a little bit better at cooking, then you can try to dial in like the roasted leg of lamb, things like that. I'm just gonna put half of that in there. And then I probably got about 20, it's about a cup of garlic. I'm gonna put half of that in there. Or actually I'll put all the garlic in the bottom. The next step is we have the 2 legs. I just got these at Costco. They're in a net. Just gonna cut that net out and then just pull this guy out. These are boneless. If your legs have bones in them, it's pretty much the same process. Might take a little bit longer. You're paying for that bone. But here, when they cut the bone out, it opens up a little bit more surface area that we can season. And that's what I like about it. So from here, I'm just gonna get into some salt, good heavy seasoning, pepper, same thing. We'll throw that one in the crock, and I'm gonna put the fat side up. And from there, we'll throw our rest of our onions on top. And then this wine, I actually picked this. It's a sparkling, kind of sweet Italian wine. And normally you do like Chianti, Merlot, a Pinot, or something like that. But I got this one just to see how it turns out. I think it's gonna be pretty good. It'll add a little bit of sweetness. We tend to serve our lamb with mint jelly. So maybe this will infuse some of the sweetness into the meat and will be less, it won't be as necessary to have that sweet condiment. Maybe we'll leave just enough for a nice glass for me in the bottom of the bottle. There we go, it's Friday. I deserve a half glass of wine. But I mean, that's pretty much it right there. You could throw some rosemary in here, maybe some thyme. I'm just gonna keep it simple and stick with that. We'll throw the lid on. We're gonna go 7 hours on high or 10 to 12 hours on low. And check this out. I got a fork and a spoon. The fork, I was just hoping that when we dig deep in there, what happens? Nice and tender, right? And if I pull this out, tasty. Wow, good. Good. Now this one, obviously if you're gonna serve this, like eat it right when it's done, Easter, something like that, let it cool for maybe 20 to 30 minutes in the liquid. What I'm gonna do is cool this overnight in the braising liquid, and I'll just take my fork and kind of stick it down, twist it, open that up so that some of the juices can get down in there. That's how we'll retain the most flavor. We'll be able to skim the fat off the top if we want at that point, and then just divvy it up. For this one, I'm gonna use probably a 24 ouncer. So I'll put about maybe 6 to 8 ounces of meat in there, and then cover it with juice, and I'll freeze them that way. So pretty straightforward, you guys. That's our not gourmet, but kind of gourmet, slow cooker leg of lamb. I'm Paleo Nick. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to keep it paleo.